How big is your view of the cross? On a list of the most significant events in all of world history, where would the death of Jesus be? Would it be more or less significant than the invention of the printing press, or electricity, or the internet? Would it be more or less significant than the 2 world wars, or the moon landing, or the fall of the Berlin Wall? Well, Paul thinks that the cross is much more significant than all of these things. Just look at what he says in Romans 5, verse 18. He says, "Therefore, as one trespass led to condemnation for all men, so one act of righteousness leads to justification and life for all men." Paul's talking about Adam. Adam's trespass or disobedience in the Garden of Eden led to sin and death entering the world. Sin and death are universal realities, aren't they? There hasn't ever been a person who's lived on this earth who hasn't sinned and died. Adam's trespass led to condemnation for all men. That one event had consequences for us all. So do you see how huge the cross is? All Adam's descendants sinned, but all in Christ are justified, right with God. All Adam's descendants were at war with God, but in Christ we have peace with God. All Adam's descendants die, but in Christ we will live beyond the grave. The cross is the great reversal, isn't it? It's an event that has global significance. It's the turning point of all of history. Life is quite uncertain for many of us at the moment. We don't know what the immediate future holds. In fact, it looks like death still reigns. But our long-term future is so secure because of the cross. The cross is big enough to give us confidence in every trial, every crisis, every difficult situation, because sin and death don't have the last word. Jesus has conquered them both, and nothing can change that.